the sum of all the angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. So let me prove this theorem, and based on this theorem, based on this statement, we can prove some problems also, how the questions will come based on this concept, like sum of all the angles of a quadrilateral is 360. So first I will prove this theorem, then using that theorem only I will show some examples how the questions will come and we need to solve them, right? So here theorem is, the statement is sum of all the angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. Now when you see the given data, so given data is this, we need to prove. So let me take one quadrilateral, four angles. The four angles, if I add, it should be equal to 360 degree. That is sum of all the angles of a quadrilateral is 360. So A, B, C, D, A, B, C and D are the vertices of this quadrilateral. So it's a given. So given data is a quadrilateral ABCD. So just only given quadrilateral ABCD. So it's given. Now we need to prove. So required to prove. So we have to prove there is angle A plus angle B plus angle C and angle D is equals to 360 degree. So this we need to require to prove. And we need to do some small construction here, because to prove the theorem. So construction. So we need to join any one of the, we need to draw a diagonal. So that is, so take a line. So I am joining the vertices B and D. Then there are two triangles, because theorem concept is from triangles. So we know sum of the angles in a triangle is 180 degree. So using that we will prove this. So here construction is join B to D. So that we did joining. Yes, let's see the proof now. So you know that sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degree, right? So in any triangle, the sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. That we know it. So sum of angle. So sum of the angles in a triangle. In a triangle is equals to 180 degree. So when you see here, there are two triangles. Triangle ADB and triangle CDB. So let me take the letters, this angle number 1, 2, and it is 3 and 4. Because angle B means 1 plus 3. Angle D is here 2 plus 4. So angle 2 and 4. Therefore, using this, first from triangle ABD. Okay, from triangle ABD. From ABD triangle, angle A plus and angle 1 plus angle 2 is equals to 180 degrees, right? We know it. And similarly, from other side one is BCD. Okay, from BCD, again angle C plus angle 3 plus angle 4 is equals to 180 degrees. And when you do adding of this both equations, like this, let be first equation and second. So 1 and 2 equations I am adding. So that implies LHS and RHS we need to add separately. Angle A plus angle C plus 1 plus 3. Angle 1 plus angle 3 and angle 2 plus angle 4 is equals to 180 plus 180 is 360 degree. Right? Yes. Now 1 plus 3. So angle A plus angle C as it is, and angle 1 plus 3 is nothing but this is one of the angle in that. So angle 1 plus 3, if you observe, there is angle B, and 2 plus 4 is angle 2 plus 4 is angle D. 1 plus this is B. Plus instead of this we can write angle B plus again angle 2 plus 4. So you can observe here these both, instead of angle this both we can write angle D, because angle 2 and 4 is 360 degrees. That's it. Therefore we can write angle A plus B plus C plus D. Sum of the four angles in a quadrilateral is 360 degrees, right? So 1 plus 3 is B, and this 1 plus 3 is B, and 2 plus 4 is D. That only we are taken. We need to take separate triangle. Just to do the adding of two equations, we will get sum of the four angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. Fine. So using this statement, so the questions will come. So let me show you. And if they give any three angles, we can find out the other one. So for example, problem 1. Three angles of a quadrilateral ABCD. Three angles of a quadrilateral ABCD are angle A 70 degree, angle B 50 degrees, and angle C is given 82 degree, right? Then find angle D. Find angle D is equals to dash. So this is in quadrilateral ABCD. So here ABCD is 360 degrees, just to prove. So these four angles, if you add, it should be equal to 360 degree. A plus B plus C plus D. So same theorem. So same theorem if you apply. Sum of the angles in a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. Therefore, angle A plus B plus C plus D is equals to 360 degree. So here A is given 70 plus B is 50 and C is 82. Angle D we don't know, we need to find out, right as it is. Then these three, if you add 70 plus 50, okay, 120 plus 82, 202, plus angle D is 360 degrees. Then angle D is equal to 360 minus 202. You can subtract both, that is 158 degrees. Therefore angle D is 158 degrees. So this is a simple question. If we tell you any three angles, we can find out the fourth angle. Fine. Let me show you one numeric word problems also in this. For example, the angles of a quadrilateral. The angles of a quadrilateral are in the ratio. So 2:3:7:6. Four angles are in the ratio 2, 3, 7, 6. Right? Then find the measures of each angle of the quadrilateral. Fine. So this is a given question. So using the same concept, let me show you this solution. Right. The angles of a quadrilateral is, we know some of the angles in a quadrilateral is 360 degree. So whenever it is 360 degree, we can, this is the ratio 2, 3, 7, 6. Then let the angles are 2x, 3x, 7x and 6x you can take, because this is given ratio, not angle. So let 2x, 3x, 7x, 6x, and according to the property, the property is sum of all angles in a quadrilateral is equals to 360 degree. So sum of all the angles in quadrilaterals here, 2x plus 3x plus 7x plus 6x is equals to 360 degrees, right? Then we can add this solve, that is this 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 7 12 plus 6 is 18. So 18x is equal to 360 degree. Then x is equals to 360 by 18. So that is 18 2s are 18 1s are 18 2s are 36 20. So x is equals to 20. X value is 20. Once you know x value, you can find out these angles. So whatever they required. So 2x, 3x, 7x and 6x are the 4 angles. Then angles. Therefore first angle is 2, ratio is 2. So 2x, that is 2 into 20. So 40 degrees. And similarly second angle is 3x. So 3 into 20, that is 60 degree. And third angle is 7x, right? So 7 into 20, so 140 degrees. And similarly last is given 6x. So fourth angle is 6x. So 6 into 20 is 120. And for verification you can do this. If you add all this, you will get again 360 degrees also. This is only for verification. So we can find out in this. And let me show one more. This is about ratio. So like ratio type the question is given. We can solve in this using the same property. And for example, see here, and the angles of a quadrilateral in terms of x if they are given. So how to do? So angles, the angles of a quadrilateral are 5x, sum of 5 of x plus 2 and 6x minus 20 and 6 of x plus 3. So if the 4 angles are like this, then we need to find out the angle. So your first question is the value of x. Okay, find the value of x and find angles. So this is in quadrilateral. This 5x, 5 of x plus 2, 6x minus 20, 6 of x plus 3. So we know that the sum of angles of a quadrilateral is 360, right? Sum of angles in a quadrilateral is 360. Therefore, we can add these 4 angles, that is 5x plus 5 of x plus 2 plus 6x minus 20 plus 6 of x plus 3 is equals to 360 degree. Then if you simplify this, you'll get the angles. So you can simplify this. 5x plus 5 into x is 5x plus 5 2 is 10. So you should multiply like this individually. Plus 6x minus 20 plus 6x plus 6 into 3 is 18 is equals to 360 degree. You can add all the x terms. 5x plus 6x plus 6. 6 plus 6 is 12 and 12 plus this 5 plus 5 10 22. So all the x terms you add, so 22x. And numbers plus 10 minus 20 is minus 10 plus 18. So plus 8 is equal to 360. Then 22x is equals to 360 minus 8. So 352. Then you can find out the value of x. Therefore x is equals to 352 divided by 22. So 22 you can cancel with 11 table. 11 2s are 22, 11 3s are 33, and 2 carry 2s are 2 1s are 216. So just do simplification. So x is equal to 16. Therefore x is equal to 16. Once you know x value, you can substitute this x value in that first, second, third, fourth angles. Then you can find out. Right? When you see this, yes. So angles are 5x. First angle is 5x. So 5 into 16. So 80 degree. And this is first angle. And second angle is 5 of x plus 2. So 5 into 16 plus 2. 16 plus 2 is 18. 18 5 is a 90. And third angle is 6x minus 20. That is 6 into 16 minus 20. That is 76 overall. And the fourth angle is 6 of x plus 3, right? So 6 into 16 plus 3, that is 6 into 19. So 19 6 is 114, 114. They are the four angles. You can add this 4 to verification purpose. So automatically all 80 plus 90 plus 76 plus 114, you will get again 360 degrees. So like this you will get the problems based on this sum of all the angles of a quadrilateral is 360. So using the theorem we can prove. Okay, this is a simple thing. And next we will see various types of quadrilaterals. So in quadrilaterals there are many types. So we know already few name of them, right? Parallelogram and trapezium, rectangle, square, rhombus. So there are 5 types. So that various types of quadrilaterals and their properties. So I'll explain you now.